What's up guys, welcome back to the next video. So in this video we are going to discuss about gitbash commands. So if you are learning, that is DevOps, or if you are learning Git technology, then you might be you might be looking for a Git commands. Okay, so this is basically a beginner friendly video guys, and here I will be discussing about the complete Git commands which will be required for an absolute beginner. So just watch the video completely, and at the end you will be having proper knowledge about the Git commands. Fine. So first of all you need to install this Git bash guys, and it will be looking something like this. This is the dashboard how it looks. So I'll just increase the brightness here. Okay, so this is git bash. Okay, so we can also write these commands with the help of command prompt, and we can write it in the git bash shell as well. But it's a good practice to write these things inside the git bash, because we'll be working on the git bash itself. So we can do the same thing with command prompt, no problem, but that is not suggested. Okay, so before you start writing the git commands, let me just give you some brief introduction. Like git commands are basically used to, like whenever we are having some file guys. So if I want to create one new file in this one, then what I will be doing, so I will right click here, then I will go here new, and after that I will say folder. So let us say I will be creating folder 1. So this is how usually we will be creating, right? So this is the folder 1. If I want to create another folder, then I will go again new, and after that create another folder, that is folder 2. So like this I will be creating the folder normally. So this is the way, or the traditional way how we create the folders, right? So if I want to delete this one, then I have to right click on this one, and after that I have to click on this delete, then it is deleted. Again right click and delete. So this is how the normal things will be working, right? So I'll just cut it. Okay, so those things like creating a folder, moving folder from one folder to another folder, and moving the contents of the folder, copying folder, so all those things can be done with the help of git commands as well. So that is required whenever you are working on the project file and you don't want to come to this folder again and again, and you don't want to waste your time on changing these things. And there are there are a lot of other conditions where you should be doing all those things on the git bash itself. So that's why the commands are created here, and I'll be just showing you around 10 commands guys, 10 important commands which will be generally asked in the interviews as well. So if you are appearing for the DevOps interview, then you should be knowing these commands. Okay, so the first thing what you need to do is just create one folder guys. If you want to do simultaneously with me, then just follow this one. Create one folder, name anything, or just don't give any space. So whenever you are creating the subfolders, it will make problems. So please don't give any space. Like this, I have created one folder, that is git repo, that means git repository just. And also I have downloaded this git bash. So if you want to download, it's not a big deal guys, just go to the Google and write there git bash download, then you will be getting a file that is a 44 MB file, and just download it and install. Okay, let it be everything default for that one. Okay, so once you are done with these things, that is one folder should be ready and git bash should be ready. So just open the folder, it will be having nothing here. Okay, so do one thing, right click, and after that you can see git GUI here and git bash here. So there are two options, so choose second one, that is git bash here. So if you click on this one, then in the current folder the git bash will be opening. So you can see user at desktop, this is the computer name, after that this is the same again, and after that desktop git repo, that is current folder whatever I have given. This is the current folder's path guys. You can see on desktop and git repo. In the same way it is opening here, that means it will take the path automatically. Fine, so this is how it will be opening. So let me just zoom in so that you can see. Okay, so I will take them side by side guys. Okay, so it will be easy for you to observe. Okay, so let me just adjust these things, give me a second. Okay, fine. Yes, this is fine, and this one also I want to adjust. Okay, yes. Okay guys, this is good I think. In fact I can just drag it little on the left hand side. Fine, so I'll just increase this one. Okay, now it's fine guys, you will be able to see both the folders, that is whatever changes we will be doing on the left hand side window, those will be reflected in the right hand side window. So real time you can see the input output operations. So the first thing I just want to say, like first of all, how to create a new folder in gitbash. So to create a new folder, there is one command guys, that is make director, and after that you need to give the folder name. Fine, so what is its name? It's make director. So how will be writing? In fact, I can write it on the notepad, and I'll just show you guys. Okay, so simultaneously I will be writing. I mean, just what I'm doing, those things I will write. So I'll open a notepad. Okay, so here you can see notepad, and the first command will be to create a folder. So I'll increase the font size for this one. Okay, fine. So to create a folder, we'll be using this command. Okay, so the command is something like this. We need to write mkdir, that is make director, and after that we need to specify the folder name. So currently note that I am inside this get repo. Here you can see I am here desktop. After that I am inside this get repository. So whatever folders I will be creating, those will be inside this get repository, that will be reflected over here. So mkdir and one folder name I'll give, let us say simple one, I'll give folder 1. So this folder I want to create. So if I hit enter, then you can see the changes here. A folder has been created. So like this, mkdir folder 1 is used to create a folder. Okay, so the next thing will be again, if I want to create second folder, of course you can do mkdir and give the folder name. So let me just give it as folder 2. So if I hit enter, then you can see there are two folders now, folder 1 and folder 2. So this is how we will be creating the folder. Fine. So this is the first command guys. Now after that, if I want to delete a particular folder, then what should I do? Okay, so to delete or remove a folder, so this command I will be using. Okay, so to delete or remove a folder, I will be using rm, that is remove. After that I need to give one space hyphen and r, that means recursively. So after that give space and mention the folder which you want to remove. So let me just remove folder 1. So I will say folder 1, and if I hit enter, then you can see folder 1 has been removed. And in the same way, if I want to delete this folder 2 as well, so write rm minus r and folder name again, so that is folder 2. So if I hit enter, then you can see folder 2 is also deleted. Okay, so this is how you will be deleting the folders guys. And now the next command is, okay, so once you have written few things, your screen will be full. So how to clear the screen? So normally cls command we will be using, right, clc, but that is not applicable here. We need to write clearly, that is clear. So if I write clear and if I hit enter, then you can see the screen has been cleared. So this is how you will be clearing the screen guys. So that's the third command. Okay, so once you are done with these things, now let me just create the folders again. That is folder 1 I will create, then folder 2 I will create. So two folders I have created now. So now next thing is it is here. So next command, that is fourth one, will be how to change current directory to folder 1. So basically I'm present in get report repository or the folder. If I want to enter the folder 1, then how I can do that one? So that is basically change the current directory. So how to change the current directory? For that, the command is guys basically cd, that is current directory, and I need to mention the directory in which I want to enter. So this is parent directory, that is get repo. Inside get repo there are two directories. Directory in the sense folder guys, just a fancy word. Okay, so get repo is the first current directory now. Okay, so after that I want to move inside this folder 1 directory. So what I can do, change my directory to folder 1. So if I write like this, then you can see here currently previously I was in the get repo, now I am in folder 1. So I'll be able to access whatever elements are there inside the folder 1. So this is how we will be changing the folder, so our directory I can say. So from parent to child I can move, from child to parent I can come. So if you say like okay, so now I have moved from parent to child. So what if I want to move from child to parent? So if I want to move from child to parent directory, so child to T I have missed here. So child to parent, in the sense I am currently in this folder 1. I want to go to again this get repo. So how I can do that one? So basically it's very simple guys. If you write change directory to git repo, it will not work. Let me just show you. Git repo, if I write, it will show me an error because I am present in the child folder and I cannot directly move to the parent folder. For that I need to use another command, that is cd, after that give one space and give two dots. That means change my directory to the previous, or I can say the previous folder whatever it was there. So if I hit enter, then you can see I was in the folder 1 previously, but now I have moved to get repo folder or directory. Fine. So this is how you will be moving from child to the parent directory here. Okay, so once you are done with this, now let me move ahead and try to show you a few more things. Okay, so now how to create a subfolder. Okay guys, so let us say like this is folder 1 and now I want to create few more folders. Like inside folder 1 I want another 2 folders, and inside this folder 2 I want another 2 folders. How to do that one? So the next command is here, I can say how to create child folders. So how to create child folders? It's very simple guys, but before you start creating the child folder, you need to be present in the folder in which you want to create the subfolders. So basically I'm in get repo now. I should go to folder 1 in order to create the subfolders for the folder 1. So how to change the directory? I have just shown you, that is current directory is folder 1 because I'm moving from parent to the child directory here. So if I do hit enter, then you can see get repo and I'm inside folder 1. Now inside this folder 1 I want to create 2 folders, that is child folders. So it is simple guys, mkdir and let us say subfolder name is F1 I'll give. So if I write like this, it is created now. So if I open this F1, you can see F1 is created. In the same way I will again create another folder, that is F2. So now you can see F2 is also created. Fine. So inside this folder 1 I have created. Now if I want to create inside this folder 2 as well, then I need to move to the folder 2. So directly if I try to move guys, here you can see if I write folder 2, then it shows error because I am in this child, because folder 1 and folder 2 both are childs. So directly from child to child I cannot move. First I need to go to parent, after that I need to go to the child again. So how to do that one? Cd space dot dot, which will be moving to the parent. After that now change my directory to folder 2. So now I will be entering folder 2. So inside this folder 2 I want to create 2 subfolders or child folders, that is F3 I want to create, after that I want to create F4. So if I open this folder 2, then you can see F3 and F4 are the 2 subfolders or child folders present inside folder 2. So this is how you will be creating the child folders guys. Okay, so I hope you got an idea. Now the next thing is, once you are done with creating the child folders, how to delete a folder. So it's also very important to delete the folders, right? So to remove the folder, from F1. So I mean, if you are having this folder, right? So I want to remove this F1 now. How to remove that one? So the next command will be to, here I can write, to remove a child folder. Sorry, child folder. Okay, so this is used to remove the child folder. So for that the command is rm, we have to write, that is remove. After that space -r, that is recursively, and I need to mention okay, so before that I'll just show you. I mean, if I want to remove this F1, so it is present in folder 1, guys, but currently I am in folder 2, so it will throw an error. So let me just show you the error itself. Remove space -r, and I want to remove the folder F1. So if I hit enter, you can see the error, rm cannot remove F1, no such file or directory found, because it is inside this folder 2, and inside folder 2 what is there? Inside folder 2 there are F3 and F4, and I am trying to remove F1 from there, so it is not possible. So I need to change my directory. So how to change that one? Again, come to the parent directory, cd space ... Now change directory to folder 1. So now I am inside this folder 1. Now I can remove the F1, guys. How to do that one? Remove, that is rm space -r, that is recursively, and after that mention whatever folder you want to remove. So I want to remove F1. So if I hit enter, then you can see F1 has been removed. In the same way, if I want to remove F2, then rm space r and F2 you have to mention, then F2 will be removed. So now you can see F2 is also removed. Now folder 1 is empty. It has got no sub or child folders here. Okay, so this is how you can remove, guys. Now in the same way, if I want to remove the subfolders of folder 2, then I need to write cd space ... that is come to the parent folder. After that change directory to folder 2. Inside this folder 2 remove recursively F3 and remove recursively F4. So now you can see inside this F3 and F4 are gone. Fine, so this is how you will be removing. I think enough. These examples are enough now. Okay, guys, fine. So now the next thing is to copy folder into another folder. So here I have got two folders, right? So there is folder 1 and folder 2. What if I want to copy this folder 1 into a folder 2? So that also we can do here, and that will be our 8th command, that is copy one folder to another folder. So this is the 8th command, guys. How to write this one? It is very simple, guys. Just need to write cp, in the sense copy, and you need to write recursively. But whenever you are writing in the command prompt, there is no need to write recursively again and again. But in this git bash, we need to write this recursively, in the sense it will be copying all the things inside the particular folder to another folder. So that is recursively. That means all the things. Okay. So copy recursively, and first we need to enter the source folder, in the sense the folder which you want to copy, and the second one will be the destination in which you want to copy. So I want to copy folder 1. So write it. I want to copy folder 1 into folder 2. No need to write into and all those things. Just write the source folder and the destination folder. If you hit enter, then you can see, just open this folder 2. Okay, so the problem here is, guys, we are present in the folder 2 and trying to copy, so that is not possible. cd space ... Now I am in the parent directory. So now if I write cp -r, now folder 1 to folder 2, so here you will be able to see folder 1, right? Yes. So inside this folder 1 I have got now folder 2, I have got folder 1. So I'll just delete this one. So only two folders are there, that is folder 1 and folder 2. But folder 1 is now the subfolder of folder 2, because I have just moved that one. Fine. So this is how we'll be moving the folder 1, folder 2, another folder, guys. Sorry, copying the folder to another folder, right? So now again let me just delete this thing, that is I will delete the folder 1. Fine. So here again I will create one folder, that is folder 1. So again I have created a folder 1. Fine. So now I will show you how to move the folders. In the sense, I have got folder 1 and folder 2. Now if I want to move, previously it was copy, now it will be moving. So how to move one folder to another folder. So this will be discussing. And so this is very simple, guys. You just need to write mv, that is move, and you need to mention the source folder again. I want to move this folder 1 into folder 2. So just write like this, mv folder 1 to folder 2, and if you hit enter, then you can see folder 1 has gone. Where it is gone? It has been moved to folder 2. Now it is present inside folder 2, right? So this is how the moving of the folders will be done, guys. Okay, so now the folder has been moved. Fine. So what if I just don't want to delete this folder from the file itself. So with the help of gitbash, can I get back this folder 1 into this position again? That is inside this get repo. Yes, you can do that one, guys. So how to do that one? So that is basically the 10th command. Okay, so this is very important, guys. Moving subfolder to parent folder. So subfolder is basically folder 1 and we'll be moving it to the parent folder, that is git repo, or equivalent to the folder 2, right? So in order to do that one, first I need to go to the folder 2 because I am inside this get repo. In order to move this folder 1, I need to reach that one. It is present inside this folder 2, right? So that's why I will say change directory to folder 2. So now I have reached folder 2. Here I can write something like this. So this is basically move, and you need to mention the folder which you want to move to the parent folder. So I will mention folder 1, and after that give one space and write dot dot. This is just changing the directory to parent directory, guys. In the same way, if I hit enter, then you will be able to see again in get repo I will be having folder 1 and folder 2, right? So this is how we will be moving back from subfolder to the parent folder. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Let me just show you this thing again. That is, if I move this folder to folder 2, now the folder 1 is present inside folder 2, right? So if I move it back to the folder 2, then I will be writing move, and I will be writing the folder name which I want to move. So folder 1, after that space dot dot. If I write, then that folder 1 will be coming back to the parent folder from where it was moved previously. Okay, so these are the basic 10 commands which we will be using in the git bash, guys. I hope you understood this video, and for this type of continuous videos, please do subscribe our channel because we will be uploading this type of interesting videos continuously. So that's it for today, guys, and we will be meeting in the next video. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.